and we are going to welcome in Anne Fernandez. Yay. Hey, Anne, welcome.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Okay,
hear you.
great. I just had my
Great.
sip of water. That
Oh,
was
good.
great. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you. Um,
Thank you. Yeah, please introduce yourself, Anne, and what you'll be sharing today.
so I'm actually Yasmin Anne Fernandez, but everyone calls me Anne because when I first came to the States, I had a heavy West Indian accent. So I said Anne, and that worked.
Oh,
So
okay.
so it's
Okay.
so it's Anne Fernandez, and I have been doing clinical hypnotherapy work for probably about 35 years. I also channel and do Reiki and other energy work. But the reason that I love hypnosis is because I initially went to college to become like a therapist, a psychotherapist. And I visited HMI Institute, which is a 2-year college for hypnotherapy. And when I saw how quickly the sessions would take an effect, I just switched over.
Mm.
And I love it because I have clients that have been going to regular therapy, and I'm not knocking it. Everything works for everyone. Um, but it just seems to work a lot quicker because it gets past the thinking mind, the monkey mind, all the thoughts that swirl around in our minds every day. I'm sure you guys have that happen too. I know I do. And gets down into what I like to refer to as the hard drive or the filing system. And everything that we have ever experienced, whether we remember it or not, is filed in that hard drive. And
Mm.
so we react and respond and interact with the world from that information. So when somebody says, why do I have this pattern or this behavior, or why does this keep happening? Well, you have to go into that hard drive and find that filing system that says, oh, this is what happened when I was 5, or this is what happened when I was 20, or sometimes it's even in a past life as well. But it's finding the actual core of where that pattern started and
Mm.
going into that space and healing it from that level. Um,
Mm.
as you know, we can get up one day and on the conscious level say, okay, that's it. I'm not eating chocolate anymore. I'm changing this, blah, blah, blah. And it might work for a while. And I'm just using chocolate because that's my addiction. But yeah, so um, but what I find is that, we go back into those habits and patterns until we can go deeper and there's, change and transform things from that point. So I also, since we're talking about intuition, what we're doing here today, this intuition immersion, I find that by getting down into that deeper aspect of ourselves from, dropping down from the thinking mind, that's where we really connect with our intuition, with who we truly are, beyond all of those beliefs, beyond everything that we think defines us. This doesn't define who we are. Nothing in there defines who we are. They're just life experiences to help us grow and to move forward on our path. So I wanted to perhaps maybe take a few moments and guide everyone into hypnotherapy. But before that, I want to thank Allison, Amy, Catherine, Orykl, everyone who has been on here. And thank you guys so much for putting this on. How
Oh, thank
wonderful.
you for being here. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
absolutely. I've enjoyed it so far. Um, so any questions, any comments,
I
anything
just
that
find
you
it fascinating that hypnotherapy helps us to really get to the root, like you were saying, and that's where
right,
the true healing occurs. So,
right.
and that we're operating from those subconscious tapes. What is it, like
Absolutely.
90% of the time or something like that? A pretty high percentage,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
So this stuff
Yeah.
really works. I am so excited.
Yeah.
Um,
Awesome.
if anybody has any questions, please put it in the chat or the Q&A.
Yeah.
But it
So
looks like
it,
people are ready.
yeah, in a couple of minutes, in a few seconds, actually, I'll
Yeah.
guide us through a process. And one of the things I wanted to share that even though I channel and do other things, that a few years ago, when I started guiding my clients into that deeper state, um, I suddenly find that I had to close my eyes and take the journey with my client. So as I guide you guys today, I'll probably close my eyes and be taking this journey with you. And I like to let things unfold, to show up and just connect with the group. I think we have 60 something people on here. And so I'm just going to guide everyone to a place that hopefully each person individually will connect with that deeper part of themselves. And then we can talk afterwards. Okay, so I'm going to invite you to find a place wherever you are, on your ceiling, on your wall, and find a spot that you can just stare at for breaths. You're going to take 3 deep breaths, stare at that spot. And on the third breath, as you breathe out, I'd like you to go ahead and close your eyes. But breathe in, keeping your eyes open, and breathe out, keeping your eyes open. And breathe in and hold that for a moment. And breathe out and release. And if you're on your third breath now, as you breathe out, you can go ahead and close your eyes. I invite you to now just pay attention to each breath as you breathe in and you breathe out. Perhaps you notice the rise and fall of your chest. Just tune into that rhythm as you breathe in and you breathe out. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. Wonderful. And knowing the power of intention, as you breathe in, you can send that intention. With each breath, I am becoming more relaxed. And each time I breathe out, I am releasing what is no longer serving me. I'm breathing in calm relaxation, and I am breathing out what is no longer serving me. And as you keep doing that, you might begin to feel a sense of release, perhaps physically, emotionally, or otherwise. But your intention is so powerful. So I am breathing in calm relaxation, and I am breathing out and releasing what is no longer serving me. Wonderful. And now I'd like you to scan your body for just a moment, perhaps beginning in your facial muscles and your neck muscles. If you notice any tension, tightness, just breathe it out, release it, let it go. And just notice those muscles relax completely. And I know we tend to carry a lot in our shoulders. So if you notice any tension there, just breathe it out, release it, and feel your shoulders drop and relax. Wonderful. And bringing your awareness now to your back, just following your spine all the way down into your lower back. And any tension, any tightness you notice, breathe it out, release it, let it go. And feel your back completely relax. So right now, what we're doing is clearing this beautiful vessel so that every time you breathe in, you are filling yourself with calm, relaxation. So bring your attention now to your chest and your stomach. Any tightness, any tension, any anxiety, any energy that is not serving you, Just breathe it out, release it, let it go, let it go. And now bringing your attention to your hips, all the way down to the soles of your feet, and releasing and breathing out any remnants of any energy that might be creating blocks, any tension, anything that isn't serving you. Breathe it out and just follow it all the way down to the soles of your feet, allowing it to go into the earth to be transformed. Wonderful. And now each time you breathe in, you are filling your body, you're filling yourself, your energy field, with calm relaxation. And as you do that, and you notice your body being calm, even if thoughts come through your mind, it's okay. You don't have to push them away. You don't have to resist. Just simply allow them to drift by like on a screen, and just notice them as they drift by. And as I count from 10 to 1, I invite you to go even deeper still, to drift down to a deeper level of relaxation, going from 10 to 9 to 8, all the way down to 7 and 6, all the way down to 5 and 4, deeper now at 3 and 2, and all the way down to 1, completely and deeply relaxed at 1. Wonderful. Take a moment and notice that stillness, that quiet space within you. Right now, you are separated from your thoughts, your beliefs. You just are in this quiet space within, which is where you are most powerful. This is where you are most powerful. This is where you can create what you want to see in your life. This is where you can release what no longer serves you at a deep level. So I really would like for you to take a moment, and perhaps you see it, perhaps you feel it, perhaps you just have a sense of what this space is like. You can call it source, God, power center, intuition, higher self. It doesn't matter what you name it. We all have this space within us beyond our thinking mind. And this is where we are most powerful. And so today, I'm going to invite you to create something, because you are the creator of your reality, of your life. And when you create from this level, then it becomes your reality. So what I'd like for you to do is to use your imagination. And perhaps there's some place in nature you've been. I love using nature because nature is our temple. And perhaps there's a beautiful place in nature where you have been before. And I'd like you to see yourself in that space. And I'd like you to notice your surroundings in that beautiful space. Most importantly, you are alone in that space, and you feel very safe, very, very safe and comfortable. As a matter of fact, it feels very freeing to be in that space. But I want you to take a moment and look around you and notice the beauty. Whatever is there in this beautiful space that you have imagined, whether it's one that you just simply imagine or one where you have been to before, just notice all the colors. Notice how perfect the temperature is. Notice how at peace you feel when you're in this space. And so you can decide if you want to call this space a sanctuary that you can always go to whenever you have questions, whenever you want to create something in your life. You can go to this beautiful space. So just notice how you feel, notice the beauty, and most importantly, know that you are the most powerful creator for your journey in this life. So I'd like you to find a place where you can perhaps just sit and look around you. And as you do that, perhaps you notice in the distance a screen or perhaps a bright light, but just something in the distance that you notice. And what that represents for you is your future. And your future can be tomorrow or next week or a year from now. It doesn't matter. But you will now have the opportunity to create on that screen the future that you want, unencumbered from all your thoughts and beliefs, all of the old patterns. So on that screen or in that light in the distance, I want you to see an image of yourself doing whatever it is that you would like to be doing in the future. Being positive, being that person that you wish to become. Just notice what you're doing. Are you with other people? Are you by yourself? Are you teaching? Are you healing? Perhaps you're in a perfect relationship and you are in love. Perhaps you're just being a great mother or daughter, child, a friend. It could be anything that you choose, that you wish to see happen. And so I want you to take a moment. And in that image, whether it's on a screen or this bright light in the distance, I want you to see that with everything that you can. See it, feel it, allow it to be colorful. Because the more that you can use all of your senses, the more this will become your reality. So take a moment and notice what it is you're doing. And remember, when you are creating from this space within, there is no judgment. There is no judgment. You are just being a powerful creator. What do you see? How do you see yourself? What do you see yourself doing? Are you joyful? Are you at peace? If you get distracted in any way, shape, or form, just take a deep breath and come back to creating this image of whatever it is that you want to have happen in your life. And remember, just a reminder to see it as colorful as you can, to see yourself being joyful, peaceful, just happy and free. Because when you are in alignment with your purpose, with whatever it is you came here to do, there's only joy and peace and abundance in every level. So now what I'd like for you to do is to slowly walk towards that bright light with that image of your future self, or whether you see it on a screen, whatever, however you see that image, I want you to slowly move towards that image. So continue to walk towards that image. And notice how much brighter it becomes as you get closer. And remember, you are safe. You are loved. You are guided every step of the way. The way. So freely move towards that image, to that light, or to that screen, or wherever you observed that image of you in the future. And as you get closer and closer and closer, perhaps you want to open your arms up to embrace this image of you in the future that you are now stepping into that light, stepping into that screen and merging yourself with that image of this future that you have created. Feel where you feel that in your body. Is it in your heart? Is it in your gut? Is it in your third eye? Perhaps you feel it on every energy point in your body. Perhaps your body might even tingle as you merge yourself with this image of you that you have created. Feel how powerful you are as you embrace that image of your future self. And now, having merged yourself with that image that you created, I'm going to ask you to slowly walk back to that beautiful sanctuary, that beautiful nature space. But I'd like you to give yourself a reminder, because as we come back to our everyday life, we can forget. We can drop back into old patterns and behaviors. But once you have created something, it never goes away. It's just embedded now in your subconscious mind. And each and every day, if you can remind yourself of this creation, it will become more and more of a reality in your everyday life. So give yourself a reminder before you leave your sanctuary. Perhaps it could be that when I meditate and I take that first deep breath, I will bring up that image. Perhaps when I'm walking around busy in my life, every time I stop and take 3 deep breaths, I will bring up this image as a reminder of what I created. Perhaps every time I take a sip of water, I will remember this. Whatever tool works for you, at this level, I want you to give yourself that suggestion. One of the things I do is just rubbing my thumb and 4 fingers together to remind me. It's just simple, easy to do. Wonderful. So, with that reminder, with that tool, with that image, with that joy, with that peace that you felt creating this image for yourself, I'm going to slowly bring your awareness back to where you are. But I want you to bring that tool, that reminder, that image, that feeling, that vibration with you. So you can remind yourself every day that you are a powerful creator. So very, very slowly bringing your awareness up to 1. And as you come up to 2, slowly coming up to 3 and 4, remembering that feeling, that vibration, that sensation. As you come up to 5 and 6, bringing your awareness all the way up to 7 and 8. And as you come up to 9 and at 10, take a deep, deep breath. Take a deep breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your energy all the way back. Most importantly, a smile on your face. A smile on your face, because I'm choked up, because we are such powerful creators and we forget because we let our thinking mind get in the way. All of the life experience we've had, we allow those to just kind of be layered and layered and layered. And all of a sudden, who we truly are is buried so deep within us. And this is why I love hypnotherapy and many other modalities, but just a way to drop down from our thinking mind. And if I could leave you with one thing, just remember that this doesn't define you. This does not define you. This defines you. I have a sense of humor. I think you all know that. And even when I'm speaking seriously, it's like the more I climb that spiritual ladder, the more of my humor just comes out. And I,
Yes.
I heard something years ago. It was some famous athlete, and he was in an interview. And the interviewer said, "Oh, the mind is a terrible thing to waste." And he said, "No, the mind is a terrible thing." So I thought that was awesome, right? Anyway,
Mm.
thank you, beautiful souls.
Ah,
Thank you.
thank you so much, Anne.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I felt so safely held and guided throughout, all the way down and in and all the way back out and up. Like that was like Kama in the comment says, masterful. That really felt masterful and beautiful and very healing. Um, what are some ways that, or what are some of the issues that people come to you to receive healing with hypnotherapy with? What are some of those that
Right.
people can come to you for?
Sure. So that a block that they can't just seem to get past, to remove this block so that they can drop down deeper. And I'll tell you, most of the time is anxiety, anxiousness about life itself, and getting past all of that. Um,
Mm,
a lot of times it's like, oh my gosh, I can't stop my thinking mind. It's just, constantly buzzing. Um,
yeah,
Trauma. Sometimes there's
yeah.
childhood trauma that we have to look at before we can even get, to that space. So,
Awesome.
yeah,
Thank you so much. I just checked the chat over here. Lots
yeah.
of thank yous and praises. Um, yeah, so we're about one more minute. Do you want to share what you're going to be offering in your free gift for people?
Yes, I have a group hypnosis, and I already have people that have connected with me for that, and I will send all the information out with that. But I want to leave with something that I say when you call my phone number. It says the only way out is in,
So
and
true.
and so the tool is to find some way of going within. Dancing, music, meditation, whatever you choose, find a way to go within and strengthen intuition. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you
Blessings to
so
everyone.
much. Thank you so much.